was just like when that happened, girl, I was broken. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ellie. I'm in a bathroom right now, which is great, but I didn't know where else I wanted to do this video. Today's video is gonna be a very sad, depressing video about my first ever breakup. It was honestly my only breakup because it was like my only relationship that I've been in. Why did the TV just get so loud out of nowhere? A lot of people ask me about relationship advice, so I'm just making this video because not a lot of people know what I've been through and like why I say I know a lot of things about relationships. Like I can spit facts to you all day about relationships, but when it comes to like me, myself, and my own relationship, that's a whole nother story. Why don't we just get straight into that? And like, isn't it crazy? Like it's raining and like, you know, like it's like the perfect time to be depressed. So, no, I'm just kidding. This breakup story was with my first and only boyfriend that I've been with. I'm still with him now. A lot of you guys probably know who he is. So I was with my boyfriend that I'm still with ever since I was 12 years old. I was 12, he was 13. It all went downhill right when we were about to be 2 years together. I broke up with him because I got tired of him. We were just arguing every day. I just wanted to be happy. Like I didn't leave him because I found another boy and I thought the other boy was cute, or oh, because I wanted to be a hoe or whatever. No, like I just left him because I didn't want to like be so negative. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to be happy. I was like a real asshole to him. He was like head over heels for me. And every time he would come over, I would be like, no, you can't be here, because like I was tired of him. It still hurts me to this day to remember like that I did that to him. I was fucked up. I didn't do nothing like get with another boy or do anything like that. No, like I just was like really mean to him. Like I would tell him like, I don't want you to be here. You need to go home, go do your own thing, you know, leave me alone. Like I just wanted to be distant. And I really feel really bad for it because, you know, he wanted to be with me and I didn't want to be with him. Again, it wasn't because I wanted to be with somebody else or nothing like that, you know? I was just plain old just wanted to be happy. Time goes by, I started to just like regret that decision because I realized how much I really loved him, and I realized like, what am I doing? Like I was with him for 2 years and we honestly did have a really good relationship, and I was just left him just because we were arguing at one point for every day. You know, in a relationship you're supposed to stay through the thick and the thin, and like I wasn't doing that, so I was really fucked up for it. I felt really bad, and we started talking again, and I was like, I'm sorry, you know, I apologized, and like I felt so bad. I didn't want to get back together just yet. So summer 2017, we were just talking, but we were actually still acting like we were together. I think it was like September 2017 or something, or October, one of those. And I finally was like, what am I doing? Like what am I doing? I'm literally acting like his girlfriend, he's acting like my boyfriend, and like I'm still saying he's my best friend or whatever, like, and we weren't even like that. So I was like, I want to be with you. So we got back together and it was all good, you know. I think around December 2017, it took a whole other lane. It went from one lane to another lane. He started doing his own thing. He was hanging around like a certain group of people. How can I put it without being rude? He was hanging around boys that like to mess with a lot of girls. He was getting like caught up in that stuff. He started getting distant, and I don't know, he was just being different. Like he switched up, bro. Like he went from one person to another person like this, bro, like so quick. And I was just like when that happened, girl, I was broken. I was so broke. Like I was broken. February 2018, or like January, about to be February 2018, he broke up with me. That was my first time feeling heartbreak. And my God, when I tell you, like, if you ever got your heart broken before, like broken, like my heart was broken because I was already feeling bad for what I did to him. It came back to me, And I was so broken. Like I didn't know what to do. I eventually started to learn to live with it or whatever, you know. I got off of social media because I couldn't be on social media, because it was like, even if I was talking to other people, like it wasn't making me happy. Like I just wanted to be happy myself, you know, or like find some sort of comfort. And I think it was like only 2 weeks, maybe. Yeah, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. I got back on social media and I posted. I'm gonna show you the post I posted. I think I archived it, or maybe it's still my Instagram. If you wanna go check out, you know, go follow me on my Instagram. It's a post that says know your worth, and I'm like in Clearwater Beach, like sitting next to the bridge. I posted that post. He started blowing up my phone. I was shook, like when he texted me, because like that was the longest I went without talking to him, like 3 weeks. Like we never been that long without talking to each other. Like at that point I was like, oh yeah, we done those. We started talking again. So this is around like end of February, beginning of March 2018. Bro, let me tell you, gut feelings always go with your gut, always. Because even when we got back together at that time, I was still so fucked up. Like I was still like, there was just something in my gut telling me like, nah, Yelly, don't do this. But I was so young, and I was so in love. Like I was so letting things get to me. That was one time. I'm telling you, summer 2018 was the worst for me. Like keep in mind, everything I'm telling you, there's so much more I'm not saying. Like I'm leaving out big things. I didn't just stay there for no reason, you know. Of course there was good times, there was the bad times, but it was just like that. It was like I knew he didn't want to be with me, and like I was just there because I wanted to be with him so bad. That was so stupid of me, like so stupid of me. Like we stayed together again for like 2 months and some change. It happened again. We started going downhill, and I remember the day we got into a little argument or whatever, because I don't know, it was toxic. And I was like, you're gonna leave me. Like I know it. Like I remember blowing him up, and I was like, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna leave me. Literally the next day, over the phone, he was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just not ready for a relationship right now, blah 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 blah. So it happened the fuck again. Bro, like I freaking knew it. Like I knew it. I'm gonna add in like the posts and like the stories that I posted when it happened. Like I knew it, and like I was like going through it. Like I'm putting it right here, or like, you know, it's gonna be somewhere on the screen. So like, you know, there I am, heartbroken. But this time I didn't block him, or like I didn't get off of social media. I was just like, see what happens. But then I figured out I couldn't, because like he tried texting me or like talking to me as a friend. And like I just blew up at one of those points. I was like, look, listen, we can't be friends. Like I'm sorry, we cannot be friends. I've been with you for too long. I want you. You don't want me. Why am I talking to you? Like that's so unhealthy for me. Like at least I knew that. So I remember I caught him, and I caught him crying, and I was like crying, saying how much like I was just so hurt. Like, oh, I don't even want to think about it. My mom came. She was like, oh my god, my mom was funny. She was like, Nayeli, if you don't get off the phone, I'm gonna slap you. Which is like stupid. Why would you do that when I'm crying? But at the same time, it's like she should have slapped me. After that phone call, I completely blocked him on every single thing. Like every single thing. Every single thing. I was once again heartbroken, because I should have known at that point, like, you know, like, girl, like, sit the fuck back down. Like, don't get up. You gonna fuck yourself over. But I didn't know that because I was stupid. But I mean, you know, it's a whole growing process. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. That was around summertime, like June-ish or whatever. He made another account, and he texted me on the other account on Instagram. He started blowing me up on that account, and he was like, I need to talk to you. I can't not talk to you. Like, I need you in my life. I can't just have you not in my life, you know? And I was like, I was super mad. I was like, look, you don't want me. I want you. And you expect me to sit here and have a conversation with you? That's just not how it works. Like, I'm just not like that. That's not healthy for me. I'm not gonna sit here and slob over you while you over here like, get away. Like, I don't do that. I don't play those games. I just don't. I will never chase after nobody. That's just me. I will never chase after you ever. Even if I really want you, I'm never gonna chase you. He made it seem like he wanted me or whatnot. So I was just sitting there like, we're kind of together or whatever. Like I was putting my hopes up or whatever. This could be another story time. I literally snuck. I went to a hotel with him or whatever, and my mom caught us or whatever. It was crazy. If you guys want to see that story time, get this video up to 10 likes, 15 maybe. Okay, yeah, so I'm sitting over here, you know, talking to him again. I don't know, it's just every time I talked to him, I felt like things were just so much better because I wanted him so bad, and I just felt like I was incomplete without him. So like every time we would talk, I would felt complete, or like, you know, like it just felt like that missing piece was there. So I was like, oh man, like I just really wanted him, you know. So we talking, you know, everything good, everything going okay. At least that's what I think. A girl, no bitch, no. He was acting like we were together. It just was that type of situation where like you act like you're together but you don't really know what's going on. He went to Atlanta or whatnot. Once he came back from Atlanta, he was like, oh, I need my girl back. I need my girl, blah, 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 blah. Go out with me. And you know, my dumb ass, I was like, yes, oh my God, yes. Like, I love you, whatever, you know. Like, and it just kept going downhill, bro. I just kept feeling that gut feeling, kept telling me like, you're wasting your time. Don't do that to yourself, like, you know. Around school time, that's when like things started falling off again. Like literally that whole summer was the worst thing ever for me. So he ended up leaving me again. Like he called me one day and he just left me, and I was like, oh, cry. You know, it sucked or whatever, but you know, at that point, I was heartbroken and I cried, but I didn't cry, and it was really weird. I didn't like get really emotional until like 2 weeks later. He left me, and then he basically got with another girl or whatever. And you know, okay, now I gotta sneeze. Shit, my dad's making me sneeze. Hold on. Okay, never mind. So he got with another girl, and I don't know how long they were together for. Eventually, they weren't together anymore. He was being an asshole. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but that's just an asshole move. Like, not only did he play with my heart, but he played with her heart too. But you know, people make mistakes and people learn through their mistakes, and you know, you always gotta keep your head up and think positive. Basically, that's what happened, girl. You know, I got my heart broken for the first time, and it was like the worst heartbreak because it was like a summer-long heartbreak. It was like a year-long heartbreak. Like, but I did that to myself. And you know, I was so broken, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Basically, the whole reason of making this video, my first heartbreak story time, is because I know a lot of other young girls are out there in relationships, you know, thinking they know what they're doing, because you know, that was me. And like, I thought I knew who he was at the time. After everything that happened, I was just completely blown, because it was like a switch up. People can change, like night comes to day and day comes to night. People can change just like that. I swear to God, it can happen like that, because I changed, you changed. So what makes you think nobody else is gonna change? You know, like, it happens. Just know, for all the people out there going through heartbreak, it sucks. There is no instant healing to heartbreak. You can't instantly heal anything. If you break your leg right now, do you think I can instantly heal that? Or do you think you can instantly heal that? No, it's just not possible. Same thing goes with emotions, you know. You can't instantly heal anything. It takes time for things to heal. So if you are going through heartbreak, whatever it is you're going through, just know you're not alone. I've been through it. My mom's been through it. My dad's been through it. Your mom's been through it. Your dad's been through it. It's a part of life, sadly. That's the world we live in. It is what it is. You have to learn to live with it. And I mean, the only way to avoid these things from happening, which is very not possible, is to just learn from your mistakes and try not to do them again. Making mistakes is okay, but you know, if you keep constantly making that mistake, then at that point you want to be heartbroken. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I was doing at one point, and it just wasn't okay. But yeah, also I want to do like a relationship advice video, because like, I honestly feel like I'm like the Dr. Phil of relationship advice. Like, I'm not lying. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the queen of relationships because like I'm not so good. I'm not perfect at being a person in a relationship, you know, I'm not perfect, but I don't like to take my own advice, but I love to give advice because I know my advice is really good, but it's just like I don't take my own advice. I don't know. I'm really dumb. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go follow me on my Instagram. It's on the screen. I'll keep making more videos for you guys. You guys just gotta subscribe. That's literally all you gotta do is subscribe and turn on that post notification bell, and I will continue to make videos. Like I always say, even though this was kind of a depressing video, have a nice day. I will see you guys later, and have a nice day, and goodbye.